My name is Gerald, and I'm here to tell you about the process of writing a thesis. I'm currently a PhD student in the English department at Cambridge University, and I'm also the cousin of the popular YouTube channel, Food Tips. Over the past few years, I've learned a lot about the process of writing a thesis, and I'd like to share some tips and strategies with you. When it comes to writing a thesis, it is important to have a plan and strategy. This should involve choosing a topic, researching existing literature, creating an outline and timeline, and then writing and editing the thesis. It is also important to consult with experts in the field and to make sure that the arguments are well supported, and all sources are properly cited. With the right plan and strategy, writing a thesis can be an enjoyable and rewarding experience. Writing a thesis can be an intimidating and overwhelming process. From coming up with a topic to researching and outlining your ideas, the process of completing a thesis can be difficult to navigate. Therefore, it is important to have a clear plan and strategy when embarking on the journey of writing a thesis. The first step when writing a thesis is to choose a topic. This should be something that is of interest to you and that you have a passion for researching. It can also be helpful to choose a topic that is related to a field of study you are interested in. Once you have chosen a topic, it is important to research and analyze existing literature on the topic. This will help you determine the current state of knowledge in the field and identify any gaps in the research. It is also important to consult with experts in the field to ensure that your research is valid and up to date. The next step in writing a thesis is to create an outline. This outline should include the main topics and arguments that will be discussed in the thesis. It is also important to create a timeline for completing the thesis. This timeline should include milestones for researching, writing, and editing the thesis. This will help ensure that the thesis is completed on time and to the highest quality. Once the research, outline, and timeline are complete, it is time to start writing the thesis. This should be done in an organized and logical manner. When writing the thesis, it is important to ensure that the arguments are well supported and that all sources are properly cited. Additionally, it is important to use a consistent writing style and format throughout the thesis. Finally, once the thesis is written, it is important to edit and revise it. This should involve multiple rounds of editing and feedback from advisors and peers. This will help ensure that the thesis is of the highest quality and has been thoroughly proofread and edited. In conclusion, writing a thesis can be a difficult and daunting process. However, with the right plan and strategy, it can be an enjoyable and rewarding experience. It is important to choose a topic of interest, research existing literature, create an outline and timeline, write the thesis, and edit and revise it. By following these steps, you will be well on your way to completing a successful thesis.